my name is McKenna. I'm a small business owner in Seattle, Washington, and I own and run the small business Palm Creative. And I like to make weekly studio vlogs and market vlogs, as well as additional small business content. And this is another studio vlog, so let's get into the week. Hello and happy Monday, my friends. Welcome to another week in the studio where I have a lot to do. That's about it. We are already almost back to market time. I'm going to be doing a market every single weekend in October, and I'm feeling the stress of that. So there's a lot of market prep to get into, as well as working on new products like the Kindle sleeves, and I don't know, basically just everything as usual, but also a lot more to accomplish. But we're gonna start off this week pretty quickly. I'm not gonna chat too much with you because we have something exciting to do together. I was gifted a new thermal printer from MUNBYN, which I have one over here. Let's go over. Let me shut my laptop, and then I'll show you. So I'll be showing you the one that I have now, and then we will unbox our new one, and then I'm going to show you what I use it for markets specifically. So obviously I use it for packing orders and doing all that kind of stuff, but I actually use my thermal printer for a lot of market prep and labeling, and so I thought, what better way to start the week than getting right into it? So let me show you my old one, and then we will unbox the one that I was gifted. So this one I purchased with my own money, and I do love her. However, it's not Bluetooth, so I do have to plug it in every single time, which is very annoying since I have to plug in these things as well. They're not on Bluetooth, and so having more Bluetooth items is kind of a must with my business, especially with a small office like this. It's just not, I mean, any office, you kind of just don't want to be running around the room. So I was gifted the Bluetooth version, which I will open it and we'll like talk about specifically which one it is, but I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to open it with you guys, and I've had it actually for like a couple weeks now, and I just haven't had time to do this with you guys. So let's get right into it. Let's unbox it, and yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, so let's unbox first the printer, and then they did send me some labels to test out, so I'm kind of excited. But let's open this first. They also gifted me the label holder to go with it, because right now this one I don't think would work, and that's the one I usually use. And then this is the new printer. Oh my goodness. And they gave me a pink one, which so excited. And then let's go ahead and open the labels. Exciting. Okay, let's look at these a little bit closer. They let me pick out one, and then the rest, I wasn't sure what I was gonna get. So these cute gradients, which literally almost matches my branding, which is perfect. I have a really good idea of how I want to use these. And then they did gift me these little ones that are for like barcoding. I don't barcode right now, but good to know, right? I'm planning on it next year, having everything barcoded and using like a scanner to make things easier at checkout. But that's very exciting. And then these ones I got to pick out, and they are flower shaped, which you can't see until they're like out of, this got a little bent, but they're also like a cute gradient which matches, which I was thinking about using these for my market bags, because right now I use these stickers, which is fine. However, it wastes a lot. I have to buy these, and it would be nice to just be able to print these off and save some money. Okay, so first I'm actually going to move the old one, boop, out of the way, since that is where I'm going to put the new one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this thermal printer. Nothing's been wrong with it, but it would be nice to switch to this Bluetooth version, and so that's kind of why I said yes. Also because I really like the one I have, so I'm assuming I'm gonna like this other one. So let's make sure, we'll do a test to see if it's just like the one I currently have. I've kind of been going with, I've had a couple brand collabs lately, and I've been going with ones that I trust and that I know are good. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a hit, and I'm excited to test it out for some market prepping. I have to show you this up close because it's so cute. It has literally a bunny with little carrots on the side. It's also giving me like Barbie dream house, and I live for that. Here is the printer up close. This is to do a test print, so we'll do that just to get the machine going. But I really like the color. I like the pastels. I think it matches the vibe. The only thing I'm wondering is, because this, basically you put the printer on top and then you have your rolls here, I still might need to use my other display, or what is it called? The other holder, because I have flat paper that goes through as well. But I'm gonna figure that out after, because right now we're just gonna test out these buddies and see how it all looks together. Okay, so I just got the driver downloaded from their website. It's all available in the little instructions on how to get that set up, and now the Bluetooth is running. I just did a test print to see if everything was good with their sheet that was in here, so now we're going to load up this really fun gradient sticker stuff. Stickers, and we're gonna print out some price stickers, because this is how I actually label all of my apparel at markets. Is I have been using, I think, where's my other one? So I've been using their pink, so I actually have only purchased their thermal labels. I've never tried another brand. I know people, you know, swear by other things, but I just go with what I know. This was kind of like messed up, so that's why I'm doing that. So I've been using their pink one, but I think the gradient honestly is gonna look so cute, and I think it's gonna get people's attention. But that's how I price everything, is with these stickers. So I'm not using ink with my big printer. It's all thermal printed, which is great. And these aren't too expensive to get. I feel like it's cheaper than buying like Avery sticker paper, and like it's just like been easier. It also has been easier for sticking on things. I don't know how to explain it. It's good. It's a good thing. So I'm excited about this new color. I think it's gonna be really cute at my upcoming fall markets. Part of me is like, should I do seasonal stickers on things? But that's like too extra. So we're gonna stick to the brand name. I'm gonna put this here just so I can, there we go. Okay, so let's load this up and test out the printer because I haven't really used it officially yet, so let's do that. In a shocking twist of fate. This is so embarrassing. So from many videos, this has been months of this problem. I've never been able to get my Cricut to connect to my, like, it used to connect to my computer with Bluetooth and then it just stopped, and I thought it was a Cricut issue because I was like, I don't understand what's going on, because I've been using headphones on my computer just fine with Bluetooth. However, as I'm trying to connect this printer, I'm realizing there's an issue with my Bluetooth in my computer. It's not either of these devices. Now that another device has entered the chat, I realized it's my computer, which is great. So I'm trying to do a whole bunch of resets and like updates and like see if something's wrong, and like see if I can fix it myself. Otherwise it's gonna have to go to the Apple store, which really sucks. I don't know why this is happening, but like my headphones still work. I don't know. So this is really annoying and not great because I want to show you guys that it's Bluetooth, but it's not the printer, because this has now happened with multiple devices in my office and I thought it was just the devices, but it's the computer. So change of plans. We're gonna plug in the cord, but just know this is a Bluetooth printer, and I apologize that I'm not being able to show you that. As soon as this is like working again, I don't know, hopefully later in the day, I don't know. I've been doing a whole bunch of like resets and like the annoying like back end, like delete this file, reset here, so I'm trying. I am trying. But how embarrassing, me trying to do this tutorial. Pfft, Lord. But anyway, that doesn't really matter because the printer still works. It's just me. So I'm gonna plug it in and then we will make some things and continue on this day. I've been now for the last half hour just like staring at my computer and being like, work. You know what I mean? Anyway, and you know what's funny? I used to work at an Apple store, like affiliate store. So I back in the day, I could have just been like, hey buddy, check my computer. What a time, what a time. Okay, let's make some stickers for this market prep. So I make everything in Photoshop. That's where I design everything, as well as my labels, and pretty much every single thing I do is in Photoshop. So I come in here and I go in here to print. If you look, there's like all my printers, and then if you go to print settings, after you've downloaded the driver for the printer, for this printer, the MUNBYN printer, they have all of their profiles for like all the types of labels that they sell and you might be using. This prints up to a 4x6, just so you know, and that's kind of like a typical shipping label. And then these little guys are, they're 2x2s, but the actual circle is smaller. Now my other, now I'm thinking about it, I think my other stickers are actual I think it's like 2.5 stickers, so they're a little bit different than this one, but they just peel right off. Easy peasy. So these are how I make my pricing stickers that I put on all of my apparel at markets. I like to keep everything really clear, and that's kind of like a huge tip I would give you if you haven't done markets before, or if you're like, why are things not selling? I personally just like everything labeled as far as pricing and sizing. You can also use these for sizing, which for me, I don't do that anymore. I used to have everything just on a rack, small to 4XL, and like I'd have stickers with sizing on it. So it'd say small, medium, large, etc. And then it would have the price as well. But now, because of how I have it set up, I use little, what are they called? They're like on a rack, the size labels, and so I put them in now categories. So there's like small is this section, medium is this section, etc. And that's just like a preference for me. But before I started doing that and like was really sure about how I was going to do markets, I used to use this for sizing. So you could use two different colors, so maybe when people look through, they can get like an idea of what they're looking at. Sometimes if you see two stickers, you might not in your brain read them both. So if you do two different colors, I feel like that might help. Or if you even want to put the size and like the price on one sticker, But yeah, it's pretty simple. I mean, it does only print black because it is a thermal printer. It is heat activated, so no ink is being used on this printer, which I think is pretty stinking cool if you ask me, because you're only paying for the paper, which is great, because my printer, the ink for that whole printer, a box of it is $130 a case. So yeah, that's kind of how it feels. I'm obsessed with this little buddy though. Like, it's really cute. And as soon as I fix my personal issues with my laptop, apparently, it's gonna be great, because I don't like having to plug in. Oh, there we go. I don't like having to plug in everywhere. Like, it's really, really irritating. I'm not a fan of that. So the other things you could use with this printer, let's look at what else they gave me. They gave me this roll, and I'll unwrap it so I can show you guys. There. So these are for like barcodes. You probably could use it for other things. You could do different labeling, but like this, really good. Really stinking good. I'm gonna start barcoding, I think, next year. I've kind of started like the process online, seeing how it works, but I have not personally done it yet. So that's just a me thing. But I think barcoding, if you use, I don't know how it works on Square, but on Shopify, you can like plug in, you add a plugin for barcoding and everything can get barcoded, and then you can use your phone or you can order one of their like scanners and you can scan it. So it's really easy. I want to start doing that because I think it adds a lot of time having to look up every product name, and it's hard if I have anyone else help me besides Eli. Eli knows how to work the system, but like my system's a little convoluted. Like, you have to look up the product name and it's like complicated. So barcoding would be great for this, like so good. The next thing you could do for markets specifically with this printer is printing stickers for your packaging. So like I will be using these. I think let's print some out so you can see what I mean. I don't know if I have any bags, so I'm thinking about it. I might have one. It's been a rough market season, y'all. I need to buy more bags. But for my little brown paper bags, you can order any type of bag, and if you want it to be a little more custom, I know some people don't care, but I've gotten a lot of compliments on just like a brown craft bag and a cute sticker on it. And they're like, I love it, like I love that it has your name on it. And it's the simple things, I feel like, that make customers happy, that really like show that you care, and also it's just like a branding remembrance when they're like taking a picture with it. I of course want to have like pink bags eventually, but they're kind of expensive, so it's been a brown paper bag moment. But I'm gonna hook this guy up and then we'll print out some of these, and then yeah, let's just keep the ball rolling. So those are 3 ways you can use this little MUNBYN thermal printer for market preps, and you can do this. Also, I've heard people bring their actual printer to markets if you have power, so they can print receipts, because that's another way you could use it. Personally, I like to prep everything here, and then we basically prep a huge stack of price stickers, and then at the market we prep everything there. So that's how I use my little MUNBYN printer. I'm very excited about this new one. If you would like to try it out or check it out, I have an affiliate link below so you can check it out. You never know. They also have more colors, which is always a plus for me if you're not like a pink fan. They have white, I think they have purple, they have a whole bunch of colors, and they're very cute. Also, all of their stuff is available on Amazon, so it's easy for you to get if you don't want to order straight from their website. I use different sizes as far as these stickers. You can check out on their website what specifically there is, like these barcode ones. You can check it out on Amazon too. Let me see what the barcode ones are. Well, that's not helpful. This one is not as helpful, but like these ones are so cool. They have also like foiled ones, which if you're wanting something flashy, they have a ton of them, and I recommend their labels. I've only used their thermal labels. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. But the affiliate link is down below, and let me know if you have any questions specifically about this little printer. I'd love to help you guys out. I definitely recommend it. I was gifted this, but I was already a fan of them before with my previous printer, so I was excited to try out the Bluetooth version. Unfortunately for me, my computer is having some technical difficulties with my Bluetooth. So I know it's not their printer because we tested it out with a different laptop, so it's just me. Wonderful. But now we've solved the mystery of the Bluetooth issue in this office. It's always been the computer. It's always been me. So that's cool. You know, the more you know, the more you know. Anyway, let's move on with our day and get into what's kind of been going on in the studio. Good morning and happy Tuesday, my friends. We are just going to get right into packing some orders. I am still heading down to my friends in Tacoma, and so I need to get these orders packed so they can get dropped off today. So that's really where I'm at. Let's just jump into packing orders. Okay, so the last two are mystery bundles, and I have to head out now. I just realized it's like literally the time I need to leave, so I have to get all my stuff together and head to Tacoma, and then I think tonight when I get home I'm gonna finish up the orders. But we have these 3 done, and look how cute they are. So cute. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm going to go get my stuff together and then head on down, and then we'll be back here together later today so we can finish up packing orders and working on quite a bit of stuff. Happy Wednesday, my friends. So it's literally like, oh, I don't have my phone. It's almost, I think, like 4 o'clock. I don't know, 3 o'clock. I ended up this morning completely working on, well, let's go back. Yesterday, I got home and I did work on a few things, but then it just wasn't filming time, you know what I mean? So this morning I had a ton of deadlines for collabs and like video content, and so I honestly have just been editing and editing and editing, which is good, and they have been posted, and so I posted this heat press review, so you can go watch that and check it out. I'm a big fan of this brand, so that's why I agreed to the collab, but it's there, so if you would like to watch it, it is now live on all my platforms. The longest obviously is on YouTube, so check that out. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to today. It's been a lot of emailing and a lot of going back and forth with these collabs, and so that's where I'm at. Now I think we're going to jump into some stuff in the studio because it is the realization hit that my market's not this weekend, it is next weekend, and then I start a constant stream of markets again, where I'll be doing a market every weekend, sometimes a couple in a weekend in October. So it's coming up fast, and I don't know what happened. My brain just didn't click that this was happening until literally we're on a little coffee walk. It's like raining, so I was wearing my bucket hat, and it was raining, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's like almost here. So I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I need to get myself really organized and things kind of figured out. But I do want to open up, I got the replacement books for the books that were damaged from Book Outlet. So let's open those now because I'm nervous. It did come in this like sealed thing this time, which I was like, that's kind of fun. I have no idea how to open this though. I kind of think you just rip into it. This is nerve-wracking. I mean, I hope everything's fine. I don't see like an opening for this. Okay, let's see. Are the books okay? Are my books okay? Yay, they're okay. Okay, so we got replacements for one that was damaged and the one that was missing, and then the other one that was damaged they ended up not having any more stock of, so I just got a credit or a refund. So we have another Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and I was reading that it's just Judy Bloom. It's Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. We have books. I'm gonna put them on the shelf. This is exciting. Now let's talk about what we're going to do this afternoon, evening. I think I need to sit down and look at everything I need to do and like make my product list for the markets, because I just honestly don't even know how these are gonna go. So last year I started doing markets for the first time in October, and it was up at Green Bluff, which is an area in Spokane. It's this little like farm community. There's a ton of cute locally owned farms, and it's super fall. It really much, it's just the vibe is so good. It gives Gilmore Girls kind of, where you're just like, you know, seasonal. It was fun. And I grew up going there, so I'm a big fan of Green Bluff. Huge fan. But we're doing a different farm this year. It's actually the one across the street from the one I did last year. So this one is more attended, and they do it every weekend, and it's on Sundays. So I'll be doing every weekend in October, so it will be a lot of back and forth. And then I also am doing one called 33 Artists, which I did, no, like, when did I do that? March? May? I don't know. I did it, maybe it was June. And it was really fun, so I'm excited about that, and meeting more people and small businesses is always fun, so that'll be good. And then I just got into one that, it was funny, I originally wasn't accepted and I wasn't even put on the wait list, so I was like, eh, whatever. But then they just reached out and said someone dropped out in my category, so I'm doing it. It's the it's called Bewitched Bazaar, and it's a 2-day event. So one weekend I'll be doing 3 events. I think it's like the last weekend of October, which is great because then hopefully I'll get rid of a lot of seasonal merch and it'll be going bye-bye. But yeah, market prepping is gonna happen today. I'm also thinking today's the day I need to start cutting up my Kindle and book sleeves, because this launch needs to happen next week, which means I need to sew this stuff this week and like next week. And I'm trying to figure out, I didn't have a chance to order my little iron-on logo yet. I do have some for apparel, so I might just do those on the inside and call it good for now. I don't know. I'm having a hard time with it because I also am starting to think about changing my logo again, which is a classic small business fun time for me. So we love that. I feel like I go through phases of what I really like and figuring out things, and that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. But yeah, let's jump into things. I also think I need to pack some orders now I'm thinking about it. There's so much to do. I'm a mess. I'm so sorry, you guys. This morning and this afternoon, just all this content I had to make really got my day wobbly, but now I feel so much more relieved because I was very stressed out about these deadlines. So now that those are done, I think I need to sit down, think about everything in my little brain, and then we'll come together and start doing things for real. Hello and happy Thursday, my friends. It's been a rough morning, I'm not gonna lie. I'm dealing with some more neighbor noise. I've talked about it in the vlog before, but this person is like, she's the loudest person I've ever experienced. I've been renting for 10 years, and this is like next level to me. She's literally still doing this, like, I don't know. I'm really confused because she started this bathroom renovation thing, which our bathrooms also, the walls are shared. So whenever she does anything in there, I hear it because she's like scraping and like sanding against the wall, and it like vibrates our wall. And this house is pretty old. It's like a converted old house. It's from like the 1800s. So, I mean, the wall noise, you know, is pretty loud. But I'm saying, like, I've had 10 years of neighbors, and some have been pretty spooky. Like, I won't get into like the drama, but there has been some scary issues. Someone was arrested in a previous place for me. So the fact that I'm this frustrated, it should tell you. That's all I'm saying. But this morning she's very much like slams doors, lets her dog run around, lets it bark all day. And then, so this morning already there was like a lot of noise, and I was like, okay, like, it's fine. You know, I'm used to this obnoxious level of like unaware, I don't know, other neighbors are also like not into it. So it's not just me. But she started like belt sanding this morning, and I'm just like, girl, what are you doing in this bathroom? Because I don't understand how you're making this much noise to this day. It's been since February, and we're in apartments, so I'm like, did you get this approved? I don't know. I'm about to go over and be like, hey, can you let me know like what the plan is here? Because it's been so many months, over 6 months. It's been like 9 months. I don't know what to do. So this is why I'm gonna bring it up. I'm like considering if I need to look for an office space, because I literally cannot keep dealing with this. Like, it's so much of this happens. Lavender gets upset. She does not care. She'll just be louder and think it's funny. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't want to move. I really like this apartment. I like our neighborhood. I like the space that it has. But I like working from home has been horrible. Like, it's really hard, and like when she's barking and freaking out, like, it's just like, it's too much. It's too much for me. And so I'm kind of now considering seeing if I can afford renting an office and like find one maybe that's walkable, which would be nice. Unfortunately, it's like not easy. I have been like lightly looking to see if there's anything that I'm like, oh. But then she's so sweet and I feel bad thinking about, here, let me see if I can look at that. She's tucked in. And that's the thing, I love being home with my animals and being home, and I like love the work from home feeling of like I can go into the kitchen and make something and like, but like, I don't know. And her schedule is so weird that I can't figure out when she's here, because I feel like her job is very strange, I'm pretty sure. I won't say more because I don't want to like, it's so frustrating, and it's like impeding on my life so much, where like earlier I couldn't film because it was so loud, even with my office door closed, because our back door is right there and she's right there belt sanding, and I'm just like, girl, this is too much for me, too much. So I think I might start looking today more seriously into the like, if I can afford an office. I don't know if I can. Especially in Seattle, like I could find something not in this area, but we only have one car right now, so I'm like, well, do I then have to look for a car? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what's gonna be best for me as far as like productivity, because this is like frustrating, and when Eli's not here, like she's upset, like Lavender needs more attention. It's just a lot. I don't know. I'm really frustrated right now. Like the fact that I'm having to think about getting an office space because my neighbor is just like erratic and like makes noise constantly. And this isn't even like within like waking hours. She does this, like she started that bathroom stuff before at like 5 a.m. She's done it at midnight. When that one I actually like slammed on the, it was like when the first like 2 months we lived here, and I like smacked the wall because I was like, it is 12:30 at night and you are sanding and like have a machine going? Are you crazy? With your windows open against our wall? I was just like, girl, that's the only time I've interacted with that noise. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what the solution would be here, because this ain't it and I can't do it. So that's where I'm at this morning. I just had another order come in though, and we are now at 1,600, baby. That's insane. I don't even know what to say besides thank you, because wow, this has been a good time. Yesterday I posted my, let's look at it. Let's see, my collab that I did with the manual heat press. Right now the views are pretty low, which is kind of what I expected because it's different than my usual content, which made me a little nervous because I was like, you know, it's just different and I don't know. Anyway, it's been posted. The other collab I have going, I have to make some changes for them. They like asked for some revisions, which is fine. And then, yeah, this person got 3 t-shirts. So we have 3 orders to do. So I did some yesterday and those went out, which were the first mystery van books, which went out. And then these 3, one is actually for my mother-in-law. She ordered a whole bunch of stuff. I think it's for her book club, which I love that. So I'm gonna get those all together today. I'll show you the whole order. I pulled it all yesterday and I just haven't like put it all together since I'm gonna see her this weekend, because I'm going to my best friend's wedding on Saturday and they're gonna watch Lavender. My in-laws, not my friend getting married. So I'm gonna give the package to her then, and then we have 2 other orders to do. So very exciting. Y'all, the fact that we still get McAfee spam emails is insane to me. Does anyone else remember like when they used to like make you have that McAfee security thing on your computer? And it was like a default for like Dells? I don't know. It's all coming back to me. I just get so many spam emails now that I'm like, how are we still doing this like scammy security system that doesn't actually work? Anyway, that's where I'm at. Now I think I'm going to figure out the plan for the day, make my to-do list now that everything's quieted a bit. And then we will jump into a day in the studio. I think today I'm gonna be brave and we're gonna start cutting and getting the Kindle sleeves ready to go to be made. I ordered my woven iron-on labels, like the custom labels, and I ordered the snaps for them, or for the sleeves, so I'm really excited. I want to get starting on sewing these because it's been a long time in the making and I need these to be ready. So yeah, let me get my to-do list done and then we will reconvene and get into the studio.
All the birds and all the bees making honey and melodies for you and me. And I waste a day away dreaming dreams like these of you and me. I would have wasted all my days in a dream. That's where I know you'll always be. I never stop to wonder if you might be real. And now you're lying next to me, singing down, 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 before you came to me, I was looking at the heavens like Galilee. What the devil would become of me, tripping over my memory. I'm no longer dream chasing, I've given up my stargazing. Oh boy, you're so amazing, I never thought I'd need my life saving. I would have wasted all my days in a dream. That's where I know you'll always be. I never stop to wonder if you might be real. And now you're lying next to me, singing down, 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 down,
my friends. So this morning I spent pretty much the entire morning editing the studio vlog to make sure it was ready to go up. I posted it. Oh, Lavender just woke up. Oy, oy, oy. But now I'm like caught up, I think, as far as the vlogs. I was kind of like behind for a while, so everything was a little bit delayed, so you're watching things a little further in the past than I usually like. I like to just do it the like week. Hi! You want to be involved? Come on. Labby's here. Say hi. She's like, bitch. Get up in your spot. She's sleepy. Anyway, the vlog is up, so that took my morning. I also had to make some edits to a collab video that I was doing. So hopefully they're good with it and I can post it today. I also posted some stuff on social media. It's been a very media heavy morning. Last night I stayed up late, but I stayed up working in the office until like 9:30 I think. I almost have everything cut for these Kindle and book sleeves. I just need to cut out the fusible fleece like inserts or whatever. And then I need to cut the pocket lining. I wasn't gonna do a lining for the pocket, but I think it would look better. Just everything like looks clean, you know what I mean? So I need to do that, and then I can start prepping all of these. Honestly, if I'm being really honest with you guys, I forgot how much prep work is in sewing. It's been a hot minute. Like in my brain, I still was like, oh, I have a lot of prep to do for this. But even then I was like, there's more than I remember. I'm also making so many, so I was just like, it is what it is. I'm hoping maybe I can start sewing today. If not, worst case, I want to sew at least half of them on Sunday and then do the rest Monday. We have a market next weekend, so I'm feeling the pressure of getting things made. It's been a minute since I've had to market prep, just because I guess technically it's only been like 3 weeks. It feels so much longer because I was doing it every single weekend, but any breaks I've had, I'm like, this is so weird. Like it feels so weird. But I'm happy that I got that little break, but I definitely need to get that brain moving for the market. So rest of today, I'm gonna be hopefully getting these Kindle sleeves, book sleeves ready to go so we can start sewing them, and then I'm gonna start market prepping big time. Yeah, I don't know. It's just been a crazy couple weeks. Like I think like, oh, I must have been slacking, but really I had 2 launches and then like a ton of other stuff going on, and then I have a whole new product that I'm trying to launch. So I don't know. I guess I've been doing pretty good. It's flown by. But yeah, that's where I'm at today. I think I'm gonna keep working on the computer though for a little bit longer. I am really trying to get things organized for the next couple launches, as well as just like kind of catching up on some stuff. It's just been, it's been what it's been, and you've witnessed that. So I'm trying to get myself back on track, especially right before holiday season. I'm also really unsure, and like I would love your guys' opinions on holiday launching. Last year I did do a big like holiday launch. It did okay, but honestly I don't know if I'm gonna do another one this year. I'm really unsure. If I do, maybe just bookmarks and like maybe some stickers. I don't know. Let me know what you think about holiday and like Christmas designs. I had apparel, and I'll be relaunching anything that I have left over from last year, and like one of them is literally the cutest. Like I still love it so much, and I hope you guys end up loving it. But I'm really unsure if I want to include new things or if I should focus on items that people want to buy for gifts. And I think that's kind of where I'm leaning towards. But anyway, that's where I'm at. I need to start thinking about that already, which feels ew, because like I'll have to launch that like November 1st if I do a holiday launch. So yikes. Anyway, that's the news. Let me know what you think about holiday launches, if you guys would be interested in things. Like maybe I'll do a mini launch. I don't know. I just don't want to make a whole bunch of Christmas designs and like holiday designs and then it like doesn't end up being a thing. I think mugs last year did okay. But everything else, I was just kind of like, this was a lot of work for not a lot of reward. Like at the markets, they didn't really do well. I felt like people more wanted to buy gifts. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's get into this Friday. Happy Saturday, my friends. So last night I got a ton of the Kindle sleeves prepped. They're almost, actually I think Kindle sleeves are good, so they're over there. Huge stack, and then book sleeves are over here. Again, prep is taking way more than I anticipated, but I think I'm gonna end the studio vlog here today. I'm going to one of my best friend's weddings this afternoon, and so even if I do things in here, I'm just gonna be focusing on a lot of other things. So I don't think filming's gonna happen. But you know, it's okay. It is all good. But next week we'll be able to actually sew these buddies. I think I actually might start sewing them tomorrow. So I'll see how I want to fit that into the studio vlog, because I just want to start getting these made, since I want these at least a couple of them at my first event. I don't know if I'll be able to get all of them at the first event, which is next weekend. So I have a lot of market prep to do. It's been a lot. It'll be good. Next week will probably be very chaotic for the vlog, but you know, sometimes those are the best vlogs. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this week's studio vlog. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you have any questions or things you want to see in the future. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end it. So have a beautiful day, and I'll see you all next time.